Good day, viewers. I want to believe that you have been enjoying my teaching ever since we've started. Today, we shall go to the rules on four-letter words. Four-letter words have some divisions. Number one is four-letter words with a single vowel. Now, for you to get a four-letter word with a vowel, you have to embark on this ratio 2, 3, 4. What do I mean by ratio 2, 3, 4? Okay, let's start from vowel A with ratio 2, 3, 4, where you have ba with ban. Adding one gives you band. Okay, ka with a letter sound as in cars. Add one produces cast. 2. Da. Add a letter with this gives you daff. 4. Daft. Next one, fa with a consonant sound of S gives fast. So produce 4 gives fast. Now 2. Ga. 3. Gan. 4. Gang. 2. A with sound of N. An. 4. And. 2. La with sound of N. Lan. 4. Land. Ma as in mass. 4. Mask. 2. Pa as in pass, and to 4. Past. Now next is ra as in with sound of N produces ran, and 4. Rank. Okay, after R we have X, as we have these two produces sa as in sun, and to 4. Sang. Then next is ta as in task, so 4. Task. Okay, now after that we have va as in vast. Then next produces vast. Vast. Okay, now I want to believe we understand this method at which four-letter words can be produced. Now we move to the next vowel on four-letter words, which is vowel E. Vowel E. Now, how do we get that? E. E as in be. with N, bend. In 4 letter, bend. Then K as in kept, and so 4, kept. D as in desk, so 4, desk. Okay, now next letter is F as in fell. In 4 we have felt. Okay, the next one is what? This sound, these 2 letter sound is E as in L. Then in 4 you have help. Okay, all right. So the next one is le as in left. In 4 letter we have left. Okay, all right. Now next one is ne as in nest. In 4 letter you have nest. Okay, now the next is what? Pe, as you have it as in what? Pest. In 4 letter you have pest. Okay, now next letter is what? Re as in rain. In 4 letter you have what? Rent. Good. Now we move to the next one is what? Sound of S with A. Se. Okay, say that. Se. As you have it in what? Send. Then in 4 you have it as what? Send. Okay. Next is what? Te. Say te. Okay, te. As you have it as a what? With this you have test. In 4 letter you have what? Test. Now lastly we have this, which is where. As you have it as in what? With this one you have what? When. Then in 4 letter you have went. Very good. Now you can see to read or write is an easier one with this method. When you have a ratio of 2 to 3, from 3 to 4, you get your 4 letter words more convenient. So now we move to the next vowel on the 4 letter words with a vowel. We have vowel E. Vowel E now. E. Okay, E, where you have from this is B, and you have B, you have bean. From this bean you have, if you add this, it produces beans. That is where you dump your refuse. The plural of where you dump your refuse gives you beans. Then after this you have fee. From fee, when you add this, gives you feel. Then you add a consonant M, gives you film. Okay, good. Then you have this is G. From G, add the letter sound which will give you G's. From the G's, you have add this again, will give you what produces gist. Again, gist. Okay, now let's have this one. This is what? G. From this, you also have this, and join this, you have Jill. Add the letter sound, and you have Jills. Okay. Now, let's also have Lee. From Lee, add this, it will produces Liz. Liz. Join one letter sound to make 4 letters will give you lists. Lists. Okay. Now you also have this. This is what? Me. Join a letter sound will produces mail. Mail. And with this to form 4 letters, we have milk. 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 Okay. Now P. This is P. And from this, have 1 letter sound gives you pin. Pin. And from this, you have another consonant to give you what? Pink. Again. Pink. Okay, good. Now you have this again. This is what? Re. Re. As in what? Rain. Rain. And with this one, produces what? Ring. Ring. Okay, good. Now look at this one again. This is what? C. This is C as a sound. And with this, you have sing. Sing. Then add 1 letter sound, we give you sing. Good. Okay. Now let's move to the next letter, which is T. T. You have T, and with this you have what is this? This is what? Tin. Tin. Then when you add this sound of X to make 4 letter words, we give you things. Things. Okay, good. Now let's go to the next one, which is this. This is what? We as a sound, and when you apply this to form 3, we give you wing. Then the next, to make 4 letter, you have with this one, you have what? Wind. Wind. That's good. Now, as we are progressing, we progress to the next vowel sound to form 4 letter words. I hope you are enjoying. Reading, writing is an easier one. Okay, let's go again to the next vowel, which is vowel O. Vowel O. Vowel O. This is O. With O, okay, when you have this one is what? Bo. Bo. Bo, right? Now, when you say bo, you add a consonant. What is that consonant you add? This is consonant N to produce bun, and add a letter to form 4, which will give you bond. That's good. Okay, next is what? This is what? Ka. Ka. Now add this sound of X to produce cos. Cos. Then after this, you have this to produce costs. Again, costs. Good. Now you have this, which is as a sound, it is go. Go. Now when you add a letter sound, this will give you gun. Gun. This 3 letter sound. Now you add the letter 2 to produce what we call gang. Gang. Good. Now the next is what? This 2 letter sound, which is la. La. Now add a letter sound of N, which will be learn. By adding another letter sound produces lung. Okay, lung. Okay. Now we also have this as a sound. We call it. It is called so. So as a sound. Now add another one, another letter sound, which will gives you sun. Add another letter sound and you produce this to be what? Song. Again, song. Okay, now let's move on to the next one, which will be the last one on this sound of O, which is wa. And when you add this consonant, it's still wa. This R is a weaker consonant sound. Wa is silent. Wa. And here you have what we call word. There are some 4-letter words with 2 vowels. How do we achieve this? We can achieve this by making the first vowel to be retained. How do we get this? Now let's start from the first vowel, which is vowel A. Now for you to achieve these 4-letter words, you can practice by making this letter to retain by pronouncing it as A. Okay, let's practice it together. Now look at this. Pronounce this to be A, and this will too give you B. This is K. This is D. This is F. This is G. This is A. This is J. This is L. This is Me. This is Ne. And this will be P. This Re. This Se. This Te. And the next V. Next W. Next Z. I think we can still practice it once again. 1, 2, go. B, K, D, F, G, A, J, L, M, N, P, R, S, T, V, W, and Z. Practice. B as in big. K as in came. D as in dates. This E is silent. The E is silent. This is what? Fa as in fame. Now this is what? Gay. Join this, game. This is A as in 8. This is what? J as in Jane. Okay, and this is Le as in late. This is May as in maid. This is Ne as in name. This is Pe as in pale. This is Re as in rates. Se as in same. Te as in tape. We as in wage. Again, wage. Okay, now this is where we'll stop on A. Now the next vowel to be practiced is retained vowel I. Retained vowel I. Now, this I think we can practice the two-letter sound of it, where you have this to be buy, die, fi, I, kai, again, kai, lie, my, nine, pie, rye, sigh, tie, and why. Now, what is the four-letter words on it? Let us practice the four-letter words. So practice this now by, if you look at this one, this is buy, with this gives, produces bile. Okay? This is what? Die, with this produces dine. This is fi, with this produces fine. This is I, with this produces eyed. Good. Okay. This is what? Kai, with this produces kites. Okay. This is what? Lie, with this produces line. Good. Okay. Now this is what? My, with this produces mine. Okay. Now this is what? Nine, with this produces nine. Okay. And this is what? Pie, with this produces pine. Right? Okay. This is what? Rye, with this produces ride. Okay. Now this is what? Sigh, with this produces sides. Good. Now we have the next one with T, which is tie, with this produces time. Okay. And lastly, this is what? Y, with this produces wine. Good. Good. Wine. All right. Now we move to the next vowel, which is the vowel O. Don't forget that the E at the level of four-letter words is always silent. The silencing of that vowel E makes the first vowel to be retained. Right? Okay, so now let's practice the one of vowel O, the retained vowel O with each consonant. Now, this is retain O. O. Now practice this. Why the O retains? This is bo, ko, do, fo, go, o, jo, lo, mo, no, po, ro, so, to, vo, and zo. So what will be the practice of this? The practice now, to practice this, firstly you have this, with this produces bone, and this is ko, with this cone. This is do, with this dose. Okay, and we have this is O, with this ohm, and look at this, with this joke. Okay, what about this lo, with this loan? Okay, what about this mo, with this one produces mode, and this is what? no with this, nose. Okay, this is O with this, produces owl. Okay, how about this with this, produces rose. So with this, soul. And this is what? To with this, tone, right? And the last one is what? Zo with this, zone. Okay, so I want to believe you have really gotten these 4-letter words. More importantly, I want you to really understand that in 4-letter words, where you have 2 vowels, retain the first vowel and silence the second vowel. So with this, you get it more easier. Thank you very much. See you in the next episode. Goodbye. For more information, you can contact or WhatsApp me on this number 09019844563. Again, 09019844563.